Early this year, the Uganda National Meteorological Authority warned that various parts of the country would receive above normal rainfall between March and May. Several areas in the country have received heavy rainfall since the skies opened at the end of March. As a result, several parts of the country, especially those that are prone to floods, have experienced the problem. Schools, farms, public infrastructure, like roads, have been damaged. But how is the country prepared to respond to the calamity? We spoke to Robert Kwesiga, the Secretary General of Uganda Red Cross Society.
Currently, we have regional warehouses in almost every other region of the country. So the central warehouse is in Kampala, but we have warehouses in Mbale, in Soroti, in Kitugum, in Yumbe, in Arua, in Fort Potro, Mbarara, Chisoro. What informs the location of these warehouses is the disaster profile made of where it is likely to go wrong. So at least now, if it happens and we need to respond, we are not going to spend time shipping these emergency stocks from Kampala. They are there. Like we speak today, we are carrying out a distribution in Chisoro, and the stocks were in Chisoro.
About 2 weeks ago, government officials say they did not have readily available resources to respond to natural disasters like floods. But how prepared are agencies like Uganda Red Cross Society?
We can access what we call an emergency fund, the disaster emergency fund, which we can access within a period of 48 hours. We have alerted our international Red Cross that in case we see the triggers pointing in that direction, they can release that money. So that's one aspect. We work with the government, and government also gives us support. And our call is to government, even to make sure that this kind of financial support, not only to us alone, but even the other actors, is readily available if the situation goes in that direction.
Does the humanitarian body have the capacity to deal with floods in densely populated areas like Kampala?
The first responders we have are the ones who can move in and rescue people and give them whatever first aid. The element we are still building, where we say we are not yet up to the top of the game, are those who can be like divers. That's an area, not only as Uganda Red Cross, but I think by and large as a country, it is an area that needs further strengthening.
Kwesiga shares some of the safety measures during flooding.
For the quick response is make sure you don't either find yourself living or staying or at that time in an area which is likely to flood. That's the basic principle. Two, when you see water moving because of heavy rains, don't underestimate it and you think you can go through it. So it is the water crossing a road, and you think for you, either your vehicle, your motorcycle, you can cross. That is higher risk. Because you see, it can rain, say, for example, it can rain in Wakiso, and you see the floods here. But you don't know the magnitude of the rain that on the other side. So it is like any time you see a flooded location or high water movements, avoid it.
Although Uganda Red Cross Society has not yet added a team of divers to be part of the formidable force in case of rescue missions, especially when there is flooding, the people who are living in the flood-prone areas have been reminded that they should vacate, because what had been predicted previously is that the season where the rains are going to be received above normal, we are just in the middle of it. And therefore, there is no need of tomorrow anybody blaming it on the weatherman. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.